This example regarding the refinery optimization. Of course, you know refinery, right? It's process to turn crude oil into petroleum products. Okay, so consider one company. Of course, it must be a refinery. An oil refinery purchase two crude oils. We can call it crude one and crude two. Okay, there are two options. And these crude oils are put through for process, distillation column, distillation process, reforming, okay, through the reformer, cracking and blending, okay. So the purpose of each process, what is the purpose of each process? For distillation, we start from crude oil, right? We distillate and then separate the crude oils into different stream, right? Okay. And then, while some of the product will be sent to the reformer, okay? And of course, some of the product we also send to cracking process, okay? And once we got all these products, we can blend each stream together in order to obtain the products, the final products. Okay, so the first process is distillation. For distillation, okay, distillation separates each crude oil into fractions known as light naphtha, medium naphtha, heavy naphtha, and light oil, heavy oil, and residue. Okay, and these are separated according to the boiling point. Okay, so you see that light naphtha is the lightest component, right? Lightest stream. Okay, then medium naphtha, heavy naphtha, and light oil, heavy oil, and the heavy one, the heaviest, it's residue. Okay, so we have more information regarding the octane number here. Light, medium, and heavy naphthas have octane numbers of 90, 80, and 70. Okay, and the fraction where 1 barrel of each type of crude split into this light naphtha, medium naphtha, heavy naphtha, light oil, heavy oil, and residue are given in the table. This table. Okay. From this table, the table gives us information. Okay. The conversion. Let's say if we send C1 crude to distillation column, and it will split into 0.1 of light naphtha. What does it mean? 0.1. 1 barrel of C1 of crude 1 turns into 0.1 barrel of light naphtha. Okay. And 0.2 of medium naphtha, 0.2 barrel of heavy naphtha, 0.12 light oil, barrel of light oil, 0.2 barrel of heavy oil, and 0.13 barrel of residue. And you see that if we sum up all these, components, we will not get one. Why? Why? Because we start from 1 barrel, right, of crude. Yeah. The mass is not balanced because, well, you lost something. Okay, you cannot guarantee that while you recover, split everything, right? Okay, so no question on that. Through this process, it's not mass conservation. Okay, we lost something on the way, but it's all right. And if we send C2 crude, okay, the second row, we obtain 0.15 barrel of light naphtha, 0.25 barrel of medium naphtha, 0.18 of heavy naphtha, 0.08 of barrel of light oil, 0.19 barrel of heavy oil, and 0.12 of residue. Okay. Okay. So the next process is, remember that we have 4 processes, right? The first one is distillation, okay? And we have information now that distillation takes crude 1 and crude 2, right? And produce light naphtha, medium naphtha, heavy naphtha, light oil, heavy oil, and residue, okay? Now we consider the next process, reforming, okay? Reformer. The naphthas encompassing light naphtha, medium naphtha, heavy naphtha, okay? The naphtha can be used immediately for blending into the different grade of petrol, or can go through a process known as reforming. What does it mean? Remember that from distillation, we have 3 naphtha, right? Light, medium, or heavy, right? And these naphthas can be sent to blending to the final product. Alternatively, you can send these naphtha to reformer instead. Okay? So if you reform it, this process, reforming, produce a product known as reformed gasoline. Okay? And reformed gasoline has octane number of 115. Okay? And the yields of reformed gasoline from each barrel of the different naphthas are given as the following. If you send 1 barrel of light naphtha to reformer, we will get 0.6 barrels of reformed gasoline, okay? Of course, we lost 0.4 to anything, I don't know, but we obtained only 0.6 barrel of reformed gasoline. And if we send medium naphtha, okay, we yield 0.52 barrels of reformed gasoline. And 1 barrel of heavy naphtha yields 0.45 barrels of reformed gasoline, okay? Is it clear to you? Yeah, I hope you can follow, right? And the next process is cracking. For cracker, we can send the oils. Okay, we have 2 types of oils, heavy oil and light oil. The oils can either be used directly for blending into jet fuel or fuel oil. Or you can send the oil through a process known as catalytic cracking. Okay, and the product from cracker, what are the product from cracker? The product from crackers are crack oil and crack gasoline. Okay, any oil you feed to cracker, you will get crack oil and crack gasoline at the same time. And crack gasoline has octane number of 105. And 1 barrel of light oil yields 0.68 barrels of crack oil and 0.28 barrels of crack gasoline. And if you feed 1 barrel of heavy oil, you will get 0.75 barrels of crack oil and 0.2 barrels of crack gasoline. Crack oil is used for blending fuel oil and jet fuel. Okay, and crack gasoline is used for blending petrol. Okay, and the last one, residuum. Residuum is the heaviest product from distillation, right? Residuum can be used for either producing lube oil or blending into jet fuel and fuel oil. And if we were decided to produce lube oil, 1 barrel of residuum yields 0.5 barrels of lube oil. Okay, so we have distillation column, right? Distillation process, which distillate, separate the crude oil into naphtha, oils, and residuum. Okay, and we have reformer, right? Reforming process, which take naphthas, any naphthas, and turn it into reformed gasoline. Okay, and we have cracking. Okay, cracker. Cracking process takes oils and produce crack oil and crack gasoline. Okay, then the last process, blending. Okay, so what we have now, we have naphthas, right? Light, medium, heavy naphthas, light and heavy oils and residuum, right? Also, we have reformed gasoline, we have crack gasoline, we have crack oil. We blend all these streams, all these components, okay, into the final product. Our final product include petrols. The first one, petrols. And there are 2 sorts of petrol. There are 2 types of petrol. Regular one and premium one. Okay, you have regular petrol and premium petrol. Okay, well, these petrols are obtained by blending naphtha, okay, reformed gasoline and crack gasoline. Okay, naphtha here should be plural, right? The naphthas. Okay, We can blend light, medium, or heavy naphthas with reformed gasoline and cracked gasoline. Okay. The quality control of regular and premium petrol, the octane number. Okay. The only constraint, quality constraint of the petrol. For regular, the octane number must be at least 84. And for premium, the octane number must be at least 94. Okay. And it's clear to you that, well, we need reformed gasoline and cracked gasoline for sure, right? Because the octane number of light naphtha, medium naphtha, and heavy naphtha are below this value, right? Okay. And it is assumed that the octane number blend linearly by volume. Okay. Depends on the quality, the quantity, okay, the amount of naphtha and reformed gasoline and cracked gasoline you blend. The next product is jet fuel. Jet fuel takes light oil, heavy oil, cracked oil, and what else? And residue. Okay. The stipulation concerning jet fuel is Weber pressure. The Weber pressure must not exceed 1 kilogram per square centimeter. Okay, this is per, okay, slash. And the Weber pressure for light, heavy, crack oil, and residue are 1.6, 0.5, and 0.05 kilogram per square centimeter. Okay. Again, it may be assumed that vapor pressure blend linearly by volume. Okay. The next product is fuel oil. Fuel oil. To produce fuel oil, light oil, crack oil, heavy oil, and residue must be blended in the ratio of 10:4:3 and to 1. Okay. What does it mean? You need 10 barrels to 4 barrels, 3 barrels to 1 barrel. So of light, crack oil, heavy oil, and residue. Okay. The blending must be this ratio. Also, we have some constraint for the whole process. First, the daily availability of crude one is 20,000 barrels. Okay. You can order 20,000 barrels at maximum. Okay. Per day. Yeah, because it's daily availability. Not be per day. And daily availability of crude 2 is 30,000 barrels. Okay. At most, 45,000 barrels of crude can be distilled per day. Okay. This is the capacity of distillation column. And this one is the capacity of reformer. Okay. The capacity of reformer is 10,000 barrels per day. And for cracking process, the maximum capacity is 8,000 barrels. Okay. The next constraint is the daily production of lube oil must be between 500 to 1,000 barrels. Okay. And premium motor fuel production, okay, premium petrol, must be at least 40% of regular petrol. Okay. The profit contributions from the sale of the final products are in pence per barrel as follows. Premium petrol is 700, regular petrol it's 600, jet fuel is 400, fuel oil is 350, lube oil is 150. Okay. The question is, how should the operations of the refinery be planned in order to maximize the total profit? What is the aim of the company? Yes, maximize profit, right? Yeah. So in order to maximize profit, what parameters, what variables we can adjust? Yes, those are included in the decision variable, must be, right? What else? Yes, how much we split each stream and send to, each process, right? So I recommend you to draw the whole process and connecting all the possible streams. For example, we start from distillation column, right? And for distillation column, we take two streams, C1 and C2, right? And what we have? We have six downstream from the distillation column, right? Encompassing light naphtha, medium naphtha, heavy naphtha, light oil, heavy oil, and residue, right? Okay, I show you this. For distillation column, which is the gateway of this process, right? You design how much C1 and C2 purchases each day. And you produce light naphtha, medium naphtha, heavy naphtha, light oil, heavy oil, and residue, right? This way. And remember that if you look at the stream LN, yeah, I use C1 to represent the first crude oil, right? And C2 to represent the second crude oil, and LN standing for light naphtha. Okay, the total amount of light naphtha produced from distillation column, and MN, of course, in the same manner, it's standing for the quality, no, not quality, amount of medium naphtha produced from distillation column, and HN is standing for heavy naphtha in the same manner. Light oil is while we use LO okay, to represent light oil. And HO standing for heavy oil produced from the column. And the last one, we use R, okay? Of course, you can use any, name to represent it, but you use this one. Then if you look at the LN, light naphtha can go different way, right? It can directly blend into what? Regular petrol and premium petrol, right? Or you can send some of them to reformer, right? You can send them to reformer first, right? Okay. So you have you are free to choose the decision variable. Okay. You can set your decision variable as a ratio. It's okay, yeah, right? But if you use ratio to as a decision variable, you will have once you the final problem will be nonlinear for sure. Okay. So in this case, we consider this way. For light naphtha we produce, it can be split into the first stream. LN2RG is standing for the amount of light naphtha that we send to regular petrol. And LN2RP is the amount of light naphtha we send to blending process to produce premium petrol. Okay. No, sorry. I used different. Yeah, the first one first. Sorry. LN2RG is standing for light naphtha that we send to reformer. Okay, the amount of light naphtha we send to reformer. Okay. My system is RG standing for reform gasoline. Okay. We send to the reformer in order to produce reform gasoline. And LN2RP is standing for light naphtha, the amount of light naphtha we send to produce the regular petrol. And the last one, LN2PP is standing for light naphtha that we blend into premium petrol. Okay, good. And in the same manner, we consider MN. MN is standing for the amount of medium naphtha, right? And from the medium naphtha we produce, we can send to reform gasoline, right? To produce reform gasoline, send to reformer. Or we send them to blending process to produce regular petrol. And MN2PP is standing for, well, the amount of medium naphtha we send to produce the premium petrol. In the same manner, it's also applied to heavy naphtha. Okay, if you understand my system, of course, those heavy naphtha, you understand heavy naphtha, what I try to represent. Okay, and these 3 points are just the node, okay, a virtual node. We don't have process. Okay, the next one, reformer. Now we look at the reformer. Reformer takes light naphtha, medium naphtha, heavy naphtha. Okay. And you see that, well, for light naphtha, the amount of light naphtha, well, we use L/Rg, right? That one, it is the same. Okay. Because we send this, we split light naphtha to 3 streams. And the first stream, Ln2Rg, okay, it's sent to reformer. So reformer take that stream. Okay. Again, for medium naphtha, reformer takes Mn2Rg. And the last one, Hn2Rg. Heavy naphtha to Rg. Okay. And the reformer produce the same, the only one product, reformed gasoline. Okay. It is called reformed gasoline. Okay. Now you can do it by yourself for other process. Of course, we can do together. We can make it together. Yeah. Okay, let me share the keynote again. Okay, then okay, now we we start from what? Maybe Rg. We follow the gasoline first. Okay, for reformed gasoline we produce, reformed gasoline can go any place. Just one moment. Can go to, no, not anymore this, right? Rg to Rp, right? And Rg to Pp. Okay. Is it good? Okay, we move to this. Then, well, what we have, the next one, back to the distillation column products. We have light oil, right? We have LO. Here, light oil. And LO can be, well, we can send this. I think I should copy this one instead, sorry. Because it has 3 routes. Light oil, from light oil, we send light oil to where? To cracking, okay? LO to C. It's standing for, well, light oil, that the amount of light oil we send to cracker, okay? And light oil can go to where? Jet fuel, Okay, JF. Right, and heavy oil also can go to fuel oil. Fuel oil. I use FO. Okay. Okay. Right. We have light oil, right? Light oil can be sent to cracker or blend to jet fuel or blend to form fuel oil. Okay. Which one? LO, sorry. Yeah, it should be LO. Okay, good. Now, we have this and the same apply to heavy oil, right? Heavy oil. Heavy oil can be sent to cracking and blend to jet fuel and blend to fuel oil. Okay. Yes. And so we have LO to C and HO to C, right? Okay, we have only two stream. Okay, so this is cracker, okay, and it produced two stream. Right, those two stream, what I use, sorry, CG, crack, gasoline, and crack oil, CG and CO, okay? Yeah, CG and CO. CG is standing for the amount of crack gasoline, and CO is standing for crack oil, the amount of crack oil. Okay, what about the next one? What should we do? CG, we follow the CG. CG, crack gasoline, can be used for blending regular petrol, or we can use it for blending the premium petrol, right? Okay. The next one is crack oil. Crack oil. For CO, what happened to CO? CO can be used for blending what? JF, right? JF, jet fuel, and CO blending to fuel oil. Okay. Any questions? You can interrupt me anytime. We have crack gasoline, crack oil, and then what should we consider next? Residue, because residue can be product from, we have R, right? Here, back to this one. Yeah, we produce residue here, right? So residue, we can blend residue to jet fuel and blend residue to fuel oil. Okay, and the other one is, one moment, we need 3 streams for residue. R2L. Okay, yeah, good. 2 lube oil, R2L. Okay, the amount of residue we send to the process in order to make lube oil. Okay, almost finished. The next one is blending process. Okay, because the blending process is kind of a virtual node because, wow, you don't pass through any physical process, just blending. Okay, so we use the same, or should we use the next one? Just one moment. Yeah, we use the next slide. But different way because we have one product in this case. Our product is RP, regular petrol. Okay. What we send to this, the first one, yes, LN to RP, right? Yeah, everything which end with RP, right? So MN to RP, and oh, we don't have enough space. Every naphtha to RP. What else? Yes, good. RG to RP. Yes. And what else? CG, right? Yeah, premium petrol also follow the same idea, right? Same system here. Okay. But we change everything to H. No. Sorry, L. We change everything to PP, right? to PP. This one also PP, right? RG to PP and CG to PP. Good. Just one moment. If I have any question on the Zoom, observation, no one. Okay, so no one complain on live group, and then of course people on the Zoom can ask, leave your question anytime. And well, we consider the next one. It's, let's say, yeah, we move this one first and then see how many stream. What? Copy and paste. Just fill, right? JF, just fill. What do we need to make a just fill? Oh, why? Yes. Hmm? I lost the cursor. LO to JF. What? No. I lost the cursor already. I cannot see. Light oil to JF, right? And we delete this and oh, I don't know why that. This is heavy oil to JF. What else? From crack oil, right? Crack oil. Crack oil to JF. What else? Yes, to JF. Finish, right? No more. Okay, and we have similar things apply to well, similar thing apply to F4. Okay, good. And this one end with FO. Okay. And the last one, remember that we have lube oil as our product. And you see that well, for lube oil, it has some process. Okay, changing this to L for a moment. This to L loop. Okay, and we take one stream, and this stream can be, no, not can be, must be R to L, something like that. Yes, just one moment. Let me check. Right? Oh no. Sorry, I have to check here. Yes, R to L. Okay, my code, I use this system. Okay, good. Any questions? Now you have everything for your formulation. Okay, problem formulation. If you can follow all the diagram I show you here, starting from distillation column until we reach the final product, I believe that you can formulate the optimization by yourself. The first one, we start from objective function. What should we do? What is the objective function? What is the aim? Maximize profit, right? Or minimize the negative profit, the same thing. So, profit is, yes, just that. Okay, so well, the objective function is objective function. Okay, so objective function is profit, right? Yes, we test the profit. It's okay to write the profit here, and all right, so 700 of PP, right? Just one moment. I should not write this way. It's PP becomes italic. Sorry. So yeah, it's okay. I can write this way. 700 PP plus what else? 600 RP plus 400 JF. Sorry. 300. 350 FO plus 150 L. Okay, good. This is the profit. Look at the moment. Let me share the code. Yes, you see. And because now I show you the MATLAB, the code is, you see that I declare the coefficients first, but the coefficient for each product is negative, must be negative because we're going to minimize it, right? So the objective function is the, that PP times is 700, 600 RP and 400 JF, 250 FO and 150 L. Okay. Yes. If not, if you declare the same dimension, you have to use sum of dot star, right? Okay, so for constraint, we look at the constraint. What is the first constraint? What do we have? The first constraint is on, we can look at the what's it, conversion first, conversion. Okay, so for the conversion, you know that whatever, crude oil, I mean the first crude oil, we send 1 barrel to distillation column, it converts to I cannot remember that. Yeah, just one moment. It converts to 0.1 like naphtha, right? Okay, So if you look at the line naphtha, Ln produced from the distillation column. So it is 0.1 of C1, right? And 0.15 of C2. Okay? And it must be equality constraint, right? Because line naphtha we produce will be result from distillation column of C1 and C2. That's only that. Okay, let me write this down in the slide. We have constraint. So we place this. This will be our constraint. Constraints, okay? What we have, the first one is, yeah, copy this. Yes. First one is Ln. Ln must be 0.1 of C1 plus 0.15, right? Yes. Okay. Okay, good. And this must be equal, right? What about the next one? Mn. Mn is, I don't know, you have to look at the slide and tell me. 0.2 C1, 0.25 C2. Okay, good. What about heavy naphtha? HN. Again. Yeah, slowly. Point what? 2.2 C1, the same as Mn. Okay, and what else? 1.8. Okay. Okay, agree? Yes, we move to light oil, right? 0.12, 0.12, and point what? 0.08. Okay. Okay. The next one is heavy oil. 0.2 and 0.119. Okay, C2. Okay, good. So the last one, residue. What is the variable standing for residue? Right? Okay, cannot remember. 0.13. This one, okay. Okay, good. We formulate the first set of constraints, okay, which is material balance at the column, distillation column. Okay. So if you look at the column, the distillation column, what else do we have for the constraint? The capacity, right? Yeah, we strict at the distillation column, around the distillation column first, and then, yeah, before we move to other place. Okay, good. So C1 plus C2 must be? No, not equal. Less than what? 45,000, right? Okay, good. And for C1, yeah, we see the availability of C1. C1 must be lesser or equal. I cannot remember, 25,000 or 30. 20, okay, 20,000, right? Okay. And we also have this similar availability constraint for C2. What is it? 30. Okay, good. 30. Yeah. Okay. And well, I remember that C1 must be, of course, we can define it for all variable. All variable must be positive. Remember that. Okay. You cannot have C1 negative, C2 negative. Yeah. What else? Around the distillation column, everything is good, right? Yes. Yeah. And then we move to the node, the first node. The first node is Ln must be equal to Ln to Rg plus Ln to Rp plus Ln to Pp, right? Yeah, from Ln must be the summation of Ln to Rg, right? And Ln to Rp plus Ln to Pp. Right? And this one must be material balance, right? Yes, for Mn and Hn. The second node is Ln, Mn, right? Mn and Hn, right? Mn, Mn, right? And Mn. And this must be Hn, okay? Hn, Hn. And the last one also Hn, right? Yes. Okay, like this. So we finish this node, this node, and this node already. And the next one is, because if we consider the reformer, we can accept 3 stream, okay, to produce Rg, right? Pardon? No, no, because Rg must be, I don't know, the yield. You check the yield, right? Because it's not material balance. It's 0.6 something like that. Yes. You check this reformer, because 1 barrel of light naphtha yields 0.6 barrels of reformed gasoline, right? Yeah, it's in, wow, and 0.52 barrels of reformed gasoline if we feed medium naphtha, and in case of heavy naphtha, it yields 0.45 barrels of reformed gasoline. So yeah, Rg must be, yeah. So here, oh no, not here. Yeah, here, Rg must be 0.6 times with Ln to Rg plus 54, 52. Okay, of Mn to Rg and 0.45. HN to RG. Okay. Repeat that again. Just one moment, because my memory is short. Okay, so RG, right? We have RG. RG is summation of 0.6 of Ln to Rg. Yes, plus 0.52 Mn. Yes, to Rg plus 0.45 Hn to Rg. Okay, so around the reform gasoline, no, reformer. Yeah, we have Rg like this. And the amount, the capacity of reformer imposed that. So yeah, we can look at it. 10,000 barrel. Yes, good. So, but this one should be like this. Ln2Rg plus Mn2Rg plus Hn2Rg must be lesser or equal what? 10,000. Okay. Pardon? No, because it's different number. You see, if you use Rg is a product, right? But this one is the feed stream. Okay, so we move to the next one. Rg must be equal to this. Yeah, Rg to Rp plus Rg to Pp. Just one moment. Yes. Rg must be equal to Rg to Rp, right? Plus Rg to Pp. Okay. This must be equality, right? Equality constraint, because well, all the Rg we produce must be sent to blend, yeah, to produce regular petrol or premium petrol, just that. Yes, what else? Yeah, it's done. And then we move to LO, right? LO must be, yeah, let me memorize it first. We have LO. LO must be LO2JF, jet fuel, right? Plus LO2CO, 2C, okay, sorry. LO2, it should be FO here. And 2C, okay? And heavy oil, the same, right? Apply the same rule to heavy oil. Heavy oil can go to blend jet fuel and fuel oil and crack it. Good. So here it is, oh no, this one is done. This one also done. And the next one is cracker. At the cracker, you produce cracked gasoline. CG, cracked gasoline. Cracked gasoline is, I don't know. Yeah. Tell me the coefficient. No, the coefficient. 0. What? For crack gasoline first. 0.28 of light oil to C, right? This one? Yes. And what else? Heavy oil to C. 0.2. This one, okay. Okay, good. Right, crack gasoline. Yeah. Because we send a light oil and heavy oil, right? And 1 barrel of light oil produce 0.82 of crack gasoline and 0.2 of crack gasoline, right? If we send heavy oil to the process, to the cracker. And the next one is crack oil, CO. We have CO. Tell me the coefficient here. 0.68. Yes, of light oil. Yeah, this one is correct. 75. This one, right? Okay. Okay, because the cracker takes the same, yeah, the light oil and heavy oil, right? And it produces crack gasoline and crack oil. And then the next one is crack gasoline must be, for the crack gasoline can be sent to two places, to jet fuel, right? To blend the jet fuel and no, sorry, to RP plus C to PP, right? Okay. We also have crack oil, and crack oil can, well, must be crack oil to JF and crack oil to fuel oil, FO. Good. And the next one is the capacity of cracking process. 8,000. Okay, so the LO2C plus HO2C must be less than or equal 8,000. Okay. Yes, like this. What else? What else do we need? We have constrained that already. And the next one is we move to the downstream. Then this one is, yeah, this one we deal with it already. The next one is residue. Okay, residue can go to lube oil, jet fuel, and fuel oil. Okay. Yes. R must be R to lube, right? And R to JF. Yes. R to FO. Okay. Yeah. A moment. Yes, we deal with this already. And the next one, the product. The first product is RP. RP takes 5 of this. Yeah, LNM. Okay. RP must be Ln to RP plus Ln to, no, Mn to Rp, right? Yes, and Hn to Rp plus what else? Rg, yeah, reformed gasoline. Rg to Rp plus Cg, right? Okay, Cg to Rp. Okay, good. So, 5 stream, right? Check back again. This 5 stream. Okay, good. Yeah, the same rule apply to PP. Yeah, PP. Ln to PP. Mn to PP. Hn to PP. Rg to PP. And Cg to PP. Done. Okay. The next one is JF. JF, we have LO, right? Light oil to JF, HO to JF, and CO to JF, JF, and R to JF, right? Done. Yes. The same apply to FO, LO to FO, HO to FO, and CO to FO, and R to FO. Okay. And the last one, R2L. R2L becomes loop, but this is different from others because we produce 0.5 barrel from 1 barrel of R2L, right? So it should be 0.5. Okay, good. So we don't have limitation on the blending process. However, we have quality stipulation, right? For octane number. Daily production of loop. Yeah, we deal with it later, that one also. And the production of RP to PP, right? Yes. Yeah, we deal with it. The first one, octane number first. What is the octane number for RP? 85, right? 84 or 85, I cannot remember. 80, what? 84, okay, must be greater than 84. Yes. Yeah, must be greater than 84. And, oh, sorry, just one moment. I should copy this. Sorry, 84. I should copy this one, not that one. Yes. Why we copy this one? Because this is the composition we blend to produce RP, right? So the octane number of our final product depends on the composition, right? Each component. So tell me the octane number of this thing. The very first page, I think. 90. It's okay, 90. Yes. 80. Okay, good. 70, right? Okay. And what about this RG? Reformed gasoline, 115, right? 115, okay. And cracked gasoline, what about? 105, okay. Good. So, yes, and we have to divide it by the total amount, right? However, if you formulate your constraint that way, it's not linear, right? So we know that we have Ln to Rp plus this Mn to Rp plus Hn to Rp plus Rg to Rp plus Cg to Rp here. We know it, it's not zero for sure. So we multiply the whole expression with this nominator, the denominator, right? So it becomes, yeah, this value must be greater or equal 84 of, yes, summation of all that. Of all these, right? And because you know this value already, that it must be Rp. So I can write Rp here to save the space, which is precious for us. Yeah. 84 Rp. Okay. And the same apply to PP. And this one is just, yeah, I can copy the first line, 80, 70. And this is 115. This is 105. And what is the regulation? Yeah, 94. 94 pp. Okay, good. Yes. Then it's done. We have quality stipulation for prim and petrol already. The next one is jet fuel. Jet fuel, we have to consider the vapor pressure, right? Okay, the vapor pressure must be, I cannot remember. Yeah, just the first one, tell me the vapor pressure of each component. This is one. The first one is one, right? One, yeah, we can 0.6, 0.6 and 1.5 and 0.05. This one, oh, 5, right? Not 6. Okay. And this value must be less than 1. Okay. Yes. So this should be JF, right? Okay. Okay, on the right hand side, we can write JF here. Okay, because JF equal to those. Yeah, summation of that. Good. And the next one is, yeah, the ratio to blend for blending the fuel oil. This ratio just what is the ratio? 10 to 10, 4, 3, 1, right? Okay. So if we compare this with, just one moment, I have to copy this first. Okay, so this will be 10. Huh? Okay. Now, consider the first one, the first line, not this one. Yeah, this is correct because the ratio is 10 to 4 to 3 to 1, right? And you see that LO to FO to R to FO must be 10, right? So it's like this. Yes. And the next one is HO to, this one should be 4. you told me 4, so it should be 4. No? You said 10 to 4 to 3 to 1? Okay, so this should be 3 then. Yes. Okay, the order is different. So this one should be 4. Okay, good. Now we have heavy oil to fuel oil, right? Which must be 3 times of ratio to fuel oil. What else do we need? The constraint, the constraint. We need lube oil. Yeah, production of lube oil, right? So L, right? L must be greater or equal 500, lesser or equal 1000, we have one more constraint, I think. Yes, LP to PP. No, not LP, RP. RP. I write as ratio first. This one must be regular. The ratio of regular to premium must be greater or equal, right? Must be as lead. Okay. 0.4, right? And you see that we cannot write this way because this is not linear. Yeah, move to the other side. Well, read again. The PP to RP or RP to PP. Check again. Premium model production must be at least 40. So, yeah, the opposite way. PP must be, yeah. Okay, good. And remember that all variables must be greater or equal 0. Cannot be negative for the whole things. Okay. All variables must be, yes, just one moment, yet. This all must be greater than 0. Okay. This is really important. Without this constraint, I guarantee that you will not obtain the optimum solution. Okay, good. So any questions? Then we will solve the problem. But let me check again if we miss some constraint. 8,000 we handle this already, and then 20,000, 30,000. Okay. Yes, and light oil, crack oil, heavy oil. Yes. Light, heavy, and crack. Yes. Oh, you see that this information is very you are vulnerable for the mistake, because when they give information regarding the vapor pressure, the order is light, heavy, and cracked, oil, and residue. Okay, but here the blending ratio it's light oil, cracked oil, and heavy oil. Okay, yeah, we should pay attention to this. Okay, good. So we move to the code. Yes. One moment. Let me share my MATLAB. Yes, this is yes. Well, we start from the same. Yeah, clear all. Yamip clear, and we declare x, which is our decision variable, and it's impossible to remember which x1 is standing for what variable. So in my case, I write this way: C1 is x1, okay? C2 is x2, Ln is x3. Then from now on, we can use these variables to represent each decision variable. Okay. You see that? I start C1, C2, Ln. Yeah, I declare each variable first. Yes. Okay. And from now on, actually you can declare as SDPY R, SDPY R2L each variable, but it's tedious. Yeah. So this we finish the first expression on the objective function, and then we move to the constraint. We formulate the constraint. You remember this, right? Yeah, like NAPTA. And here for equality constraint, always use what's it? Equal, right? Not one single equal. Okay, must be equal to represent the relationship. Okay, and then the Ln is summation of this, Mn is summation of that. Yeah, LO, heavy oil, residue, and we follow maybe the order is different, but you see that it's the same. Later I will give you this file. Okay, and C1 must be less than 20,000. C2 must be less than 30,000, and summation of C1 and C2 must be less than 45,000. And for the capacity of that one, reformer is 10,000, right? And the availability, capacity of the cracking process is 8,000. And the next one here, it's the lube oil. The production of lube oil must be between 500 to 1,000. And this one is premium petrol, must be at least 40% of regular petrol, right? And this is the ratio of that blending of fuel oil. And what else we have? This one is just the vapor pressure of jet fuel, and this one is a octane number of regular petrol and premium petrol. Here you can replace this with RP, or you can write the same. It's the same. Okay. This one also you can replace with jet fuel, JF. Okay, good. So I put here everything must be positive or 0, and then I optimize and then check value of that. So okay, start running, and then wow, I got the result already. Of course, here I solved the problem using Gurobi. I assume that everyone can use Gurobi now. Yes. And yeah, this is the result. This is the objective function. It's negative because we minimize the negative profit. And these yeah, you see 0.5. I remember the first element is C1, right? So it's we at the optimum point, we order 15,000 of C1 and 30,000 of C2. Okay. And the next one, what it is? It's line naphtha, maybe the production. Yeah, line naphtha. LN, I don't know. You have to check at the code, right? Yeah, LN, right? LN. And the next one is LN2RG. Nothing sent to reform gasoline. Yes. You have to multiply everything with this value. Okay, good. Any question? If not, we're going to finish today's class. Any question from Zoom? Let me check. Any question from Zoom? No? Okay, later you can ask me question. Right. And what else? I think this week we're going to finish the mathematical programming, and then we move to the algorithm of the optimization. Yeah, different, of course. What we're doing now is just mapping the real world problem to optimization problem, right? But once we got the optimization problem, then we start from maximize something with constraint. This thing, we will deal with the algorithm to solve this problem. Currently, we use software to solve it. But from now on, it's time to learn the algorithm to solve this. Okay, what the algorithm, the software use. Okay. We will use computer, of course. Once we learn the algorithm, we have to writing some code. Maybe not in Yaomip, but you can use MATLAB. Okay. Yes, you can use Python, but I'm more familiar with MATLAB. Yes. Okay, good. Any more questions? The next problem is factory planning. An engineering factory makes 7 products, okay, on the following machines: 4 grinders, 2 vertical drills, 3 horizontal drills, 1 borer, and 1 planer. Okay, they make 7 products. Okay, they're using grinders, drills, vertical drills, horizontal drills, borer, and planer. Okay, and each product yields a certain contribution to profit and requires certain production time. Okay, yeah, will be given in a table, of course. And well, from this table, okay, we have each column is well, for different products, of course, is one standing for product one, right? We have product one, product two, product three, product four, product five, product six, and product seven, because we have 7 products. And each row, well, the first row is contribution to profit. For example, the first line, well, for product one, the contribution to profit is 10. Okay, I don't know. You don't have to well pay attention to the unit, but it's 10, maybe 10 baht or $10. It's okay. For product two, contribution to profit is 6, and 8, 4, 11, 9, and the last one 3. Okay, it is a contribution to profit. Okay. And the next row is grinding. This is the unit of hour. Okay. For example, for product one, in order to produce product one for 1 unit, it needs 0.5 hour of grinding machine. Okay. And needs 0.1 hour of vertical drilling, needs 0.2 hour of horizontal drilling. Okay, and need borer for, well, 0.05 hour. Okay, for planer, they don't need planer for this product. Okay, and for product two, yeah, you can follow this. Okay, it needs grinder, vertical drilling, and no need horizontal drilling, but needs borer for 0.03 hour. And product three needs, well, the production needs horizontal drilling and planer. Just that. Okay, so that means in order to produce that product, we don't need that process. Okay, for that. Okay, any questions? Good. So, in the present month, okay, let's assume that it's January, and the 5 subsequent months, certain machines will be down for maintenance. These machines will be as follows. In January, 1 grinder will be down for maintenance. Okay, what does it mean? You cannot use that 1 grinder. Okay, we have, back to this, totally we have 4 grinder, and because 1 machine, 1 grinder will be down for January, so we have only 3 now in January, 3 grinder only. Okay, and oh no, not this one, this. And for February, 2 horizontal drill will be down. Okay, and in March, 1 borer will be down. In April, 1 vertical drilling will be down. And in May, 1 grinder and 1 vertical drill will be down. And in June, 1 planer and 1 horizontal drill will be down. Okay, good. Okay, so you see that it imposes some changing of the constraint, right? And this table give you, what is it, this? Just one moment. There are marketing limitation on each product in each month. Okay. So this is marketing limitation for 7 product, right? Product 1, product, it's the column is product 1 to product 7. And in January, there's a limitation that while you have to meet the demand of your customer. Okay, in January, you have to deliver product 1 500 of product 1 to your customer. Okay, 1,000 of product 2, yeah, 300 of product 3, and so on. Okay. So it is possible to store up to 100 of each product at a time at a cost of 0.5 per unit per month. What does it mean? That means, well, you can produce your product in advance, right? For later delivery. However, you have to pay for stock. Okay? There are no stocks at present. Okay, at the beginning of the first month of January, there are no stock for each product. And what else? But it is designed to have a stock of 50 of each type of product at the end of June. Okay. At the beginning, you don't have stock at all. However, once you finish the 6th period, 6 months, you have to store the stock by 50 of each. And the factory works 6 days a week with 2 shifts of 8 hours each day. When and what should the factory make in order to maximize the total profit? Okay, so what is the class of this problem? What do you think? Yes, this type of problem belongs to, yes, multi-period optimization problem for sure, because you have stock, you have different period, right, to consider. But it's more complicated because each period, it has different constraints, because you have planned that some machine will be down, right? Okay. So what yeah. So what is our aim? The aim is to maximize profit. Okay, the aim is straightforward: maximize the profit. So you have to formulate the objective function based on profit, and you have to write the profit as a function of decision variables, right? Okay, so you have to think about decision variables. Your decision variables encompass what? Well, well, what is your decision variable? The product we have, well, we produce at each month. And what else? The storage, of course, because it is the multi-period optimization. So you have to track all the stock. There are no stock at present, but it is final. Okay, end of June. The factory works 6 days a week with 2 shifts of 8 hours each day. Okay. So look at the profit. The profit, well, depends on two terms. The first term is revenue. So in this case, revenue can be written as a function, can be expressed as a function of what? Contribution of profit, right? Because we have information about this one, right? Contribution to profit. However, what? It must be 10 times with the product we sell at each month. Okay? Not the product we produce. Okay? And we have limitation on the market demand that we have to deliver all these, right? Let's say that, well, we consider this demand as an equality constraint first. If we treat these demands, the demands as a equality constraint, what happened? This one must be equal. Cannot be more than, right? We have to sell our product at this amount at each period. Okay? Do we have cost in this case? The storage cost. So it depends. The first term, revenue first. We look at the contribution to profit. And there are two possible ways. The first approach is if we consider the demand, this demand, as equality constraint. You have contract with your customer that you have to deliver each product at certain amount at certain period. Okay, in that case, the contribution profit is fixed, right? Okay, it's already fixed. However, the cost term is variable, still variable, because you have to plan, well, how many product 1, how many product 2 to product 7 to produce at each period, because it affects the storage cost. Right. Okay. That's one thing, one approach. However, if you treat this as a relaxed demand, relaxed demand means the maximum that we can sell to the market. However, we don't have contract with the market, with your customer. In that case, your contribution to profit will be free to adjust, right? Because you are free to sell the product to your market, to your customer, right? As long as those markets will not over this demand. Okay, so you get the point, right? So now we look at the solution of, yeah, we don't, well, we don't have solution yet here. I remember the last time I I derive on and formulate on the problem in my iPad. Yeah. And I lost those files already. So oh no, sorry. Yes. Let me share this. Okay, for the first one. Yeah, the first case with contract. Okay. With contracts. In that case. But anyway, of course, we try to maximize our profit. We maximize the profit, right? However, the profit in this case is revenue is fixed, right? Just minimize the cost. Okay. It is the same thing. Okay. Now we look at our decision variable. What is the decision variable? We need the production. We can use P. P-I-J, right? P-I-J. Where, no, sorry, I-J. And I standing for what? Product or month? What do you want? Yes, you prefer product. So it can be product from, it's too smart. Yeah. 1 to 7. Yeah. What else? J is month, right? Okay. J is month, J. 1 to 6, right? We have 6 months. We have PIJ standing for, P is standing for what's it? Production. Okay. The amount of each product that we produce. Okay. What else? What do we need? Do we have to purchase anything? No, right? We have to consider the storage. the storage, okay, can be Sij, right? This one is one moment. So this is production, right? Production, okay? This is production, and S is storage. Oh, sorry. Because we have another term which is sell to customer. This one should be T then. Yes, T. Okay, storage, right? And the other one is Sij. Sij. It's sell. Okay. Is this okay with you? Okay. Next one is the multi-period constraint then. The multi-period constraint for P1 and look at this. For example, we have, because I is product, then it's applied for 1 to 7, it is the same, right? So we deal with PI1 first. The product I we produce in the first month plus what we have in stock of product I, of course, in the beginning. Come on, small I, yeah, must be equal what we sell to our customer at, oh yeah, come on, it must be small I, right? Plus what we store for the second month. Yes? Yes or no? Okay, I should move this to the next slide, right? Because we're going to have more constraint. Yes, this is constraint already. Yeah, it's funny that we start directly from constraint without writing the objective function first, but it's okay. So you see that this constraint repeat itself for each month until the last month, right? Because in the last month, we don't have I7, yeah, because we have only 6, right? So for the last month, it should be like this. PI6 must be equal to what we have in the beginning, at the beginning of 6 months, and what we sell in the 6 months. And this one should be 50, right? Because we have to guarantee that finally it must be in the stock for 50 units. Okay, good. Okay, you can follow me, right? Are you with me, or you need some explanation, or you have question? Yeah, I skip this because, well, later you can write by yourself this one. just to show you that we have to, yes, how to rotate this. Oh, come on, it's no rotation. Yeah, it should be this. Yeah, yes, from this to this. Yes, and increase. Yeah, this is good. Okay, standing for. You have to change from 1 to 2, 3, 4 until the 6. Yeah, change to this form instead. Okay. What else do we have for constraint? What do we need for constraint? Selling at each month, because this time we consider that we have contract with customer, right? So we S11, yeah, you can read from that. S11 must be rated 500. Okay. Yeah, you can read it from the table. 500, right? Yes, and we repeat some. This is product 2. Okay. Yeah, for the first month and product 2. 1,000. Yes. And one moment, oh, sorry. We have, yes, we have this to the last one of the same row. Just one moment. You have to repeat it until this S of the 7, right? 7. 1 is 100. Yes, good. And this one, we repeat it until it is S of what? 6. No. 1, 6. Yes. Huh? Oh, really? This is I check? No? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, the dimension is opposite way. This 500, right? Okay, good. Yes, this is 500. Yeah, 500, 200. Yeah. Okay, good. So, well, the last one, I should write something here for S67. 76, sorry. 76, yeah. 76 is 60. Okay? Yeah, you repeat it. This is selling, okay? Marketing demand. And what else? Remember that we work in 2 shifts and 6 days a week, right? How many weeks a month? I don't know. 4. Yeah, 4 weeks a month. Then we have some constraint on each machine. For example, the machine. Now, you want one moment. We have something to handle first before we forget it. The stock of the first month must be 0, right? Must be 0. Okay. Yes. The stock of the first month must be 0. Okay, for all products. Now we we move to the constraint on the availability of each machine. We look for the grinder first. The grinding machine. The grinding machine. Okay, grinding. Grinder. Grinding. For grinding, look at the first month first. How many hours do we need to produce product 1 to product 7 in the first month? Just one moment. This is the first month, right? This, yeah. So what is I? I is standing for product. Yes. So look at the P11 first. The contribution, no, not good. Requirement for grinding to produce product 1, 0.5, right? This one. And you need product 2 also, product 2 for the first month. And how many hours of grinder? 0.7. And you need for product 3. No, it's 0. It's, yeah, we can skip. Or we put 0. Yes. Plus what? Another dash. So it's, yeah, 4. This is for product 4, right? Yeah, I look at the table first. For product 4, we don't need it. And yeah, 0.5, 0.7, 0.325. Okay, 0.325. 0.3, 0.2, right? And 0.5. Yes, good. This P5, this should be 6. Okay, and this should be 7, product 7, 7, 1, okay? Good. So this is the first month. Grinding of the first month, okay? Let's see the grinding. Yeah. In the first month, grinder will be down for 1. Right? So totally we have 4. But 1 is down, so we have only 3, right? Yes, so this should be lesser than 3 grinder, okay? Time to, yeah. We have 4 weeks, right? Yeah, we have 2 shifts. Yes, 2 times. And we have 8 hours. Is it good? Right? 8 hours. 2 shifts. No, 6 days. 6 days. Yeah, times 6 again. Okay? We have 6 days. And we have 4 weeks. Okay? 3 machines. This is only for first month. We check the grinding again. But for the second month, yes. So for the second month, we should change the second dimension to 2, right? From 1 to 2. And we have 4, right? Grider. Okay, good. So this is, let me check. Grider, we down again on the 5th month. So we don't have to worry. Yeah, 3rd and 4. This is 4, 3, 3. Yeah, because it's the 3rd month, Marches. This is 4. This is 4. How many grider down in the, yeah, 1 grider is down, okay? So it should be like this, yeah. 3. For the 5th month, yeah, it should be this. Fifth, yes. P55, P65, and P. Right, it should be 3. And the last month, the 6th month, will be like this. Good. So these are for grinding machine. These are for grinding machine, right? We need constraint for, beside grinding, we need for vertical drilling. Yeah, vertical drilling. Yeah, the next one is vertical drilling. Just one moment. Vertical drilling will be down on April. 1 on April and May. April and May. How many vertical drilling do we have? We have 2. Okay, and in April and May, 1 will be down. Okay, so we have 2. I change this part first. On the right hand side first. Okay, now and it changed to 1, right? And this also changed to, no, oh yeah, 1. April and May, right? Will be down. Yes. Okay, so look at the right hand side first. Yeah. On the left hand side, I haven't changed it yet. But on the right hand side will look like this. Then, wow, we have to look at the contribution of grinding. Oh no, vertical drilling, 0.1, 0.2. No, and 0.3, 0.6, 0.1, 0.1236. Okay. 1.1, 0.2, 0 and 0, right? No? Okay. 0 and 0.3, and then 0 again. Huh. Yes. And 0.6 and 0. 0.6 and 0. Okay. Point. Oh, no. Not this one. Sorry. 0.6 and 0. Oh. What I did. The first line, check the first line. Is it correct? It's okay. I check it. 0.2, 0.3, and 0. Okay. 0.2, 0.3, 0, 0.3. This one is correct, right? Cartoon, could you check that if it's correct? This one 0, right? Yeah, right? 0.1, 0.2, this. 0.3, and then 0. 0.6 is 0. Yes. Also, wow, follow this 0.2, 0, and this 0.3, 0, 0.6. Now you know that the reason I keep 0 inside this table. 0.1, 0.2, 0, then 0.3, 0, 0.6, and 0 again. This is one. Yes. Okay, good. Now it's for vertical drilling. Okay, any questions? Then we can have, yeah, similar things for horizontal drilling. Another thing. Now you see that this is for vertical drilling requirement for the whole period, right? Because the first line is just for January, February, March, and the last one is June already. Okay, 6 months already. We repeat this for horizontal drilling and planer and borer. Okay. Okay, then you repeat it. And what else? What constraint? Other constraint that we need? Capacity of your storage. The capacity of your storage. Yeah, at the beginning, we have 0, right? And at each month, Dij must be lesser or equal 100, right? We have stock. The maximum stock must be 100. Okay, back to here. Yeah. What else do we need? We have to write the objective function. We have not finished writing the objective function. So what is the objective function? Function. The objective function is, in this case, as we discussed, that we have fixed income, right? Because we're going to sell this amount to our customer. So the contribution to profit remain constant. Okay? So we have to write down the objective function. The objective function is the cost. Then we have to maximize negative of the cost, right? Because profit is revenue subtract by cost. Once the revenue is fixed, we can neglect that term. So we maximize negative cost or minimize the cost, the same meaning, right? So yeah, I think it's better to minimize. So minimize cost. In that case, yes, minimize. Our cost is what is the cost? 0.5, 0.5, right? Per unit per month. So this term with what? Stock. Stock is S or T? T, right? T-I-J, right? No. Yes. T-I-J. Yeah. And of course, we need summation, right? We need summation of this. Summation of all elements in this. Right? Because TIJ is a metric. Right? You time each element by 0.5. Yes. And you sum up all elements together. We get the cost. Yes, sum and sum again. But yeah, it's pseudocode. It's not coding. Okay, we have to sum all elements together until we get the scalar. And what else? Oh, we have not finished the horizontal drilling and other things. You have to do it by yourself. Yes. And oh, one important thing, all these must be positive or zero. This is really important. Dij must be greater or equal 0. Also Sij and Tij. Sij actually, because we already fixed it, so no need to define that, but Pij must be positive or 0, right? Why we can neglect Sij greater or 0? Because we fix here, right? This might be 500 and other things, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So you can try to finish everything and then solve the problem. Okay. Obviously, if this is not fixed without contract, Second, if without contract, what happened? If without contract, of course, the decision variable is still the same. However, these things, these metrics, each element is not fixed anymore, right? The selling becomes lesser than, okay? Because we cannot sell higher than that point, above that point, that value, okay? And we need Sij must be positive or zero. I copy this to that one and then I change everything. Yes, so this without contract, yes. Then this is the same, but this is must be lesser than or equal. Lesser or equal. Lesser or equal. Lesser or equal, right? And we need another one for Sij. Because why do we need this constraint in this case? Because we relax equality constraint already. So we need to guarantee that each element must be positive or zero. Yes. What about this constraint? This set of constraint. It is the same, right? It should be the same, right? Yes, we have this constraint must be the same. Oh, what is my constraint? Yes, this. Yes, this without contract. It's this. Okay, you need more for other machines. And the last one, objective function. In this case, objective function is different because this case we, of course, we start from maximum plus. Maximize of what? The profit contribute by production of each product, right? No, not production, selling. Okay, so well, we need that matrix, but it's, of course, it's Sij. However, yes, it must be multiplied by its coefficient. Yes, I should write Cij, right? Please understand. Okay, the code should be this way, and sum. Okay. This one, sum of this and subtract by cost. Got it? Hmm? You're with me, right? The Cij is the cost from that table. Okay. Contribution of, no, it's not. It is fixed. Sorry, C, no need for J, because the contribution is fixed for each month. only depends on the product, right? So C should be CI only. Yes, CI only. Yeah, you term with SIJ, but yeah, it's not mathematically correct. Okay, so you have to see which product. Yeah, and contribution to profit for each product. Okay, in terms of mathematics, it's not correct to write this way, but yeah, I believe that you understand what the meaning. Yeah. Okay. So you maximize the profit revenue, right? The contribution to profit of each product, each period. Okay, you sell and you subtract it by the stock. Okay, good. What happened? Oh, it's changing. Yeah, scheme to a dark mode. Yeah, changing the mode. Okay, you can repeat it by yourself for both. Yeah, conditions, and then try to formulate and solve the problem using YAML, maybe. I don't know which software to use. Okay, any questions? Yes. CI. Yes, yes, of course. Yeah, well, we still have time. I think it's better to write it's clearly. Yeah. What is the contribution for the first product? 10. Okay, 10. So this should be 1, right? Yes. Plus 6 for the second one. Yes, and what else? 8 for the third product, right? Oh, this should be third, right? This should be 2. Okay, just one moment. I move to what about the next one? The fourth one? 4. Good. So this is 4 and 11. Yeah, 11. No, sorry, 5. Okay, plus 9. This is 6, right? Oh, we have 7, right? 3. This is 7. Okay, good. Yeah, this is good now. So while you just now it's a vector, right? The first one is vector because we have J from 1 to 6, first month to January to June, and you have what you have for this one is metric. All right, you have to sum all everything until you get the scalar, then you can subtract it. Okay, so this way you don't have to write C because yeah, it's coefficient already inside the expression. Oh, sometimes they use star, sometimes they don't use it. So change it to the same way. Yeah. No. Eight, 6, 10. Good. Okay. Anything else? Any question? Okay, good. So while we finish, yeah, on time.